Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be tackling something pretty big. We're looking ahead to 2025, specifically at how AI could be impacting, well, pretty much everything.
Yeah, it's fascinating, right? The developments happening in AI right now, it's hard to even grasp the full potential.
Absolutely. And that's why we've got this awesome excerpt to guide us. It lays out some seriously thought-provoking scenarios for AI's role in the near future. So let's jump right in. What really stood out to me was the sheer range of possibilities.
Oh, for sure. I mean, healthcare, education, transportation, you name it, this excerpt touches on it. Like, imagine AI helping doctors make faster, more accurate diagnoses.
Right. Or think about personalized AI tutors that tailor learning to each student's needs. Pretty amazing stuff.
It is. It's like if you think about historical tech revolutions like the printing press or the internet, AI has that same potential to completely transform society.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
But the excerpt doesn't shy away from the tough questions either.
Nope. Definitely not. And we can't either, right? Like the potential for job displacement, that's a big one.
Yet it's a valid concern. As AI gets more sophisticated, it's going to automate some jobs that humans currently do. We're already seeing it in manufacturing and customer service.
Exactly. And that trend's only going to continue. So we need to be thinking about how to prepare for those shifts in the workforce.
Absolutely. And then there's the issue of bias in AI. We can't have algorithms making decisions about things like loans or healthcare. They're based on prejudice, right?
You're absolutely right. Algorithmic bias is a huge concern. We need to make sure AI is used fairly and ethically.
Definitely. Transparency in how those algorithms work is key.
Yeah.
We need to understand the decision-making processes and ensure they're not perpetuating existing inequalities.
Couldn't agree more. And then, of course, there's the question of data privacy in an AI-driven world.
Oh, yeah, big time. If AI is constantly collecting and analyzing our data, how do we protect our privacy? That's a tough one.
It really is. It's this balancing act, right? We want AI to use data to make our lives better, but we also need safeguards to prevent misuse and protect our privacy.
Totally. So how do we navigate all these complex challenges? Well, the excerpt emphasizes collaboration.
Yeah, it's not something any one group can solve on their own.
Exactly. Researchers, governments, industries, everyone needs to work together to ensure AI is developed responsibly.
I think it's crucial to bring different perspectives to the table, too. Ethicists, social scientists, policymakers, they all have a role to play alongside the tech experts.
It's like we're all on this journey into the future with AI, and we need all hands on deck to steer the ship in the right direction. Make sure we arrive safely, so to speak.
Great analogy. And the decisions we make now will determine the course of that journey. This isn't some predetermined future. We're actively shaping it with every choice we make. So true. If there's one big takeaway from this deep dive, it's that AI has incredible potential, but it's up to us to harness it responsibly. We can't just sit back and watch. We need to be active participants in shaping how AI evolves.
I think the most important question isn't what AI can do, but what we choose to do with it. That's a question for all of us.
Yeah, AI money moves sounds a little infomercially,
Like,
doesn't it?
turn your computer into a cash machine with this one weird trick. But, we found this script. It's called AI Money Moves, and it actually has some interesting ideas.
Definitely. I mean, AI is no doubt changing the game for a lot of industries. And that, of course, means new opportunities to,
Exactly.
to
So let's
cash
ditch
in.
the hype and actually break down what this script's saying. First up, freelancing. I've heard so much about this.
Oh, yeah. Freelancing is huge. You've got platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, and they're practically overflowing with gigs that require
So,
AI
what
skills.
kind of skills are we talking about specifically?
Well, just using ChatGPT to write a blog post, that's not really going to cut it anymore. The real money's in things like prompt engineering. Knowing how to perfectly craft instructions to get the absolute best
Prompt
output from an
engineering.
AI.
Okay, interesting.
And then there's fine tuning, like teaching an AI model to do something really specific, like say writing amazing marketing copy that converts really well. Freelancers who've mastered those kinds of skills, they can charge serious money, hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars per project.
Okay, so it's not just about knowing how to use AI, it's about knowing how to really control it, basically. Now, what about actually creating AI tools? I feel like that's got to be a whole other level.
It is, but it's also where things get really interesting, especially for those with coding skills.
Right.
Think about it. Businesses are desperate for custom AI solutions, stuff that's tailored to their specific needs. like, chatbots to handle customer service, or productivity apps that like learn your preferences and
That'd be
anticipate your
amazing.
needs, or even automation tools that take care of all the boring, repetitive tasks. The possibilities are
So
kind of
how do
endless.
people make money from these tools? Is it like selling them outright, or is there a different model?
It depends. There's subscriptions where you pay a monthly fee to use the tool, or yeah, you can sell it for a one-time payment. It all depends on the tool itself, who you're targeting, and how much support you want to provide,
Makes sense.
after the sale. And this whole space is it's built on frameworks like TensorFlow and PyTorch. Those are the big
Got it.
names you'll hear.
So for anyone thinking about jumping into this, it sounds like a strong coding background is pretty crucial.
Oh, for sure. You need to know your stuff, especially when it comes to languages like Python and machine learning concepts. But it's not all just technical skills. You got to have that entrepreneurial spirit too. You're essentially building a business. You got to develop the product, market it, handle customer support, and the whole 9 yards. It's a hustle, but it can be
Okay,
super
so let's move on
rewarding.
to content creation. Seems like AI is kind of shaking things up there too.
Big time. I mean, everyone's talking about ChatGPT and how it can write, blog posts, social media
Yeah,
captions,
I've
even YouTube
definitely seen some of
scripts.
that floating around.
But the real trick is combining
Yeah,
AI with human creativity. Using it to like quickly draft an outline or generate some ideas, and then you
yeah,
come in and polish it up, give
I
it
like
that
that.
that personal touch. And let's not forget about the
Yeah, the
text to image
DLE stuff,
generator.
that's pretty wild.
Yeah, right. Like imagine being able to whip up a custom illustration for your
That's a
blog
game
in
changer
like
for sure.
seconds. It frees up so much time for creators to focus on, growing their audience, building their brand, and
Right, because
ultimately
time's
making
money,
more
as they
money.
say. Now, this script also mentioned e-commerce. How does AI fit into that world?
Oh, AI is it's a powerhouse for e-commerce. It can personalize product recommendations, optimize pricing,
So it's like
even
taking all
predict
that data about
future
customer
demand.
behavior and using it to make smarter decisions.
Exactly. And it can really boost sales too. Higher conversion rates,
And I remember the
bigger
script
average order
specifically called
values,
out
the whole
Shopify.
shebang. Yeah, Shopify's got some great AI integrations built right in. So any business using their platform can easily tap into these
Okay,
tools.
last
It
one
really
for the
lowers the
script.
barrier
AI
to entry,
consulting.
you know?
This sounds pretty high level
It is. This is for the real AI experts out there, the ones who can help businesses
because I imagine a
actually
lot of businesses
implement
are
AI
like
solutions.
excited about AI, but maybe don't know where to start.
Totally. And that's where the consultant comes in. They help businesses identify opportunities for AI, develop a
So it's
strategy, choose
like
the right tools,
translating
all that.
business needs into actual AI solutions.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And the demand for AI consultants is it's through the roof. Businesses are willing to pay
Wow.
top dollar for
We've
that
covered a
kind
lot of
of
ground.
expertise.
Freelancing, creating AI tools, content creation, e-commerce, and even consulting. That's a lot of opportunities.
It really is. And you know what? This whole
Sure,
AI
sure.
thing, it can be a little overwhelming, right? All these possibilities. So for anyone listening, I want to leave you with this. Think about which one of these avenues we talked about, which one really sparked your interest.
Yeah,
And then what's one small step you could take today to learn more? Maybe it's just a Google search
that's
or,
great advice.
checking out an
Just
online course.
dip your toes in the water and see where it takes you. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for
Exactly.
today's deep dive. Thanks for listening, everyone.
The podcast was entertaining? Give it a thumbs up, share with loved ones, and subscribe to SpeakFlix for more awesome content. Can't wait for our next catch-up?